Okay, so now that we know what a doc tag is and how to start the very first, the very first line of any HTML document, let's now look at how to make the proper website. The very first tag which we use is the HTML tag. So as you can see, this turns blue, which indicates that it is a valid tag, and it will turn blue on most of the advanced editors like Notepad++. But if you type in Notepad, you won't understand. And if it is not blue, which basically indicates that the tag is invalid except the doc type tag, right? Doc type is always valid and it will not change any color. So this is the opening tag, and here we have the closing tag. This is the this is the basic HTML tags, and everything in the website has to go in between these tags, right? So the entire web page, if you look at any web page, for example say Google or Facebook, you will see that the entire page is divided into two sections. So one, we have a head tags, and we have a body tag, right? So these are the two divisions. So basically what happens is that head tag is, let's give it a bit of space. Yeah, so the head tag is all the information that the browser needs, right? The, for example, what appears in the title bar, keywords for index searches, the title of the page, etc. And body is what the user sees, the entire content in the web page, that comes under body, and all the other text stuff goes inside the head tags, right? So this is the basic syntax of any web page. You can use it as a the basic syntax for any web page which you will make. Now we need to specify a few things before we start. One is the language attribute, which indicates which language are we using. So obviously we are using English because I'm talking in English. And then inside head you have certain tags called meta tags. So you need to use one meta tag compulsorily, which is the character set tag, and you need to set it equal to UTF-8, right? So say UTF-8, which basically is the global tag, and it contains every single character which is there on a normal keyboard, and this is a self-enclosed tag, right? So meta charset is equal to UTF-8. That is what you need to use in every single file. Again, character set. So this is a tag, and anything that gives additional information to the tag is referred to as an attribute, right? So lang is an attribute for the HTML tag. Similarly, charset or charset, whatever you want to call it, is the attribute of the meta tag, right? So meta tags basically provide more information to the browser. Now let's type the title of the page. Now title is what appears in the tab, right? So title and a closing title tag. So there we have two tags, title and a closing title tag, and whatever the title of the web page is should go inside here. So we will say first web page. You can give it spaces, no problem. This is just normal text, right? Whatever appears here, for example. So that is the title tag. So let's quickly run this page now. So you can go to wherever you saved the file, and it will automatically open in the browser, as you can see. Right, so as you can see, we have the first web page written in the tab, which is the title of the web page, and this is the body part, which we haven't written yet, so we don't have anything here. If we write some random text here, so yeah, there we go. There you can see this is the body content, although this is not valid, but still, and this is the title or the content of the head. Other things in head include keywords and scripts, etc., which we'll look at in the next section. We will not talk about keywords, but we will discuss PHP scripts as to how they fit in the HTML5 document. So to recap one last time, the very first tag in any HTML document is the HTML tag, and it ends with the closing HTML tag. Another interesting thing about the notepad, right? When you select one HTML tag or any tag for that matter, you can see its equivalent or its closing tag. Both are highlighted at the same time. So you are sure that it has a closing tag, right? Because many a times it happens that you have an opening tag but you forget to write a closing tag for that. So this is the easy way to figure it out. And again we have the head tag, and similarly we can see the body tag and also the title tag, right? So this really helps. So I would really recommend using Notepad++ or any other editor which has these functionalities, because it makes it very easy for us to reduce the number of errors in the document, right? So yeah, this is the HTML tag, which is the very first tag in every single document, and we need to give it an attribute called language, indicating the browser as to which language we are writing the code in. This basically is used in certain websites, certain mobile websites like Xiaomi, etc., wherein if you open the China's version you will see it in Chinese, and if you open the Indian version you will see it in English, right? Then we have the head tag, which is used to provide more information to the browser. Now inside the head tag we have a lot of meta tags usually, but just for the sake of example I have written one tag which is absolutely essential, and the attribute for that is the character set, and UTF-8 is basically the universal character set, universal type font or something, right? And then we have the title of the web page here, which goes under the title tags, the closing head tag, and the body tags. So we'll not talk much about the head tags in this section because it is not necessary. This much information is sufficient for a basic website, but we will look at how to write content and add content to the body in the next few videos. So that was all about the basic structure. You can use this template for every single HTML page which you make, right? So make sure you save this properly. Okay, so that was it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.